Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Best and Worst of Disneyland. I'm your host, Tyler Crouch, and today I am joined by Katrina Manzoni.
Hi.
And Tom Bell.
Hey.
And Luella Loriola.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, so today we have a very exciting one. We are talking about new things coming out. Things that we can't even see yet, but we can be excited for them.
Sure.
It's the top 5 things we are excited for at Pixar Pier. So let's start it off, Tom.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, Pixar Pier, people are like, kind of torn about whether or not, but there are still things that we're looking.
Yeah, certain things I'll be sad for, but other things I'm excited about.
So first thing on my list is theming. Finally, I mean, this one's kind of out there a little bit, vague a little bit, but Paradise Pier was a seaside amusement park, but it's not.
It was like Santa Cruz Boardwalk.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was
it's
the
not
theme.
Disney.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's not Disney.
Yeah, the theme was we're trying to be the theme parks that we were trying to not be.
Exactly. Yes. So finally, some Disney theming in that area of the park.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a good thing not to overlook. And I even saw today that they are putting up. They put up these. I don't even know how to describe it, but they're basically just pieces of metal. They're pieces of metal that have the characters like printed into them. So it's the shadow prints.
You're talking between where Lamplight and
where Lamplight and
okay, so it's I'm not sure when this is going up, but anyway, it seems like it's fairly new. It's a shade structure between where Knickknacks and Lamplight is, and the metalwork in it is silhouettes of all the characters.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's not even
really pretty.
Yeah, and it's not even just like, oh yeah, Buzz and Woody and the famous ones. No. It's like there's actually characters that you're like, and each one of them are different. So it's really cool to see those little detail touches everywhere.
Real true attention to detail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that it's even going to be cooler when they open like Bing Bong's confectionery and stuff like that. Yeah. We're going to get to see a lot of the Imagineer kind of, imagination.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of hidden stuff in there.
I hope so,
I hope so.
All over the land, I think.
Well, and even one of the cool things, like even in Knickknacks, which is a store that just recently reopened and you can go back into now, there's like hundreds of storyboards on the wall from, in that shop. Yeah. And even if you wanted to look over them all, it would take you forever, so.
We've gone through like a couple times and we noticed new ones, just like your eyes just tend to like go somewhere else and you're just like seeing all these new sketches and I love them.
Yeah.
I think it's good when you let the Imagineers do what they can do and magic can really happen. So true theming is going to be one of the best things. It's not even a ride, you just walk around, and that's really something I think we're all looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely. All right, what's the second one on the list, Tom?
All right, this one we're going to have to wait a little bit for, but Jesse's Creatures.
Okay.
So this is Jesse's Critter Carousel that's coming, replacing King Triton's Carousel. And if you've seen the little maquettes of the creatures that are coming, they're just so cute.
They really are. And like each one of them is 100% different. There's no repeat animals. They're all different.
Yeah.
And it's just, I hope that we get some nice little bouncy, roundup music.
Right.
And to me, there's something so much more interesting about this idea than King Triton's Carousel.
I mean, that was a beautiful carousel.
It was, but there's something about this art style and everything that just speaks to me more. So
are they gonna do like new songs for it too? Kind of like what they're gonna do with like Luigi's.
That's not a bad. I don't know. That's not a bad question.
I
hope so. That'd be really cool.
Over and over and over again could get
that would be horrible.
And it's supposed to be celebrating Jessie. So if it was Woody's roundup, I would
That'd be really cool if Jessie made her own like songs.
What if she's gonna be yodeling and stuff?
And Jessie's song is so depressing that you don't want to use that.
No, let's not use that song.
No, I don't want to cry while I'm writing it.
Not that song.
I want to be crying because I'm so happy to write it.
And I was looking forward to.
Who was talking about the skunk?
Yeah.
Oh, me, the skunk, because I was looking at some pictures of the storyboard, and I think there was like a skunk facing backwards, so you're like writing it forward is where like
you got a little tail on your face.
So he's spraying like everybody else. And so I'm
sorry, that was me.
I kind of want to write that one because it just looks so weird. That
that's gonna be the one everybody's gonna want to go to.
It's gonna be like what is it? The Mary Poppins
Jingles.
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 On the other carousel where everybody like runs to it. So yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next one.
All right, number 3, Lamplight Lounge. I am
Ooh.
so
I
looking
am
forward.
so pumped for this.
This is probably what I'm most excited for, to be honest.
And it's sad because, like, yay, another place to drink.
Yeah, it's...
That's not it though.
But it's gonna be huge. I mean, if,
Yeah.
if they're doing
really neat.
the upper level and the lower level, or the outside level up, and then the lower level below,
outside, yeah.
plus the outside below.
It's gonna be legit.
And
I
to-
am so
Yeah.
excited, and it's gonna be based off of like Imagineers. Like
Right.
that's like their hangout place. So I'm kind of excited what kind of cool like secret things that we could find. You know.
Yeah, to bring it back to the theming like we talked about earlier, it's going to be really cool now that Cove Bar is not, and also even Ariel's Grotto was rebuilt as a different restaurant. It wasn't built as Ariel's Grotto. It was a
Avalon
Cove, yeah. And so it'll be good to see Lamplight Lounge built up from the beginning with theming in the works all the way from the start. And it won't just be Cove Bar anymore, which, Cove Bar's great and all, but it's Cove Bar. There's nothing theming about it besides, again, the theme parks that they were trying not to be originally. So it'll be really cool to see
I
Lamplight
do have a
Lounge.
question for you. What you might
okay.
think. So remember when we went to dinner?
No pressure.
I know. Remember when we went to dinner in like Los Feliz? What was that place called with the prime rib? And Walt Disney would go there all the time. And we were sitting there.
Chamachanter.
Yeah, Chamachanter.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting at like the Walt Disney table. Was it the Walt Disney table or is it just the Imagineer table?
Well, it was an
And-
Imagineer table that they
and
did
they
it.
carved
Yeah.
like things on the table, just like you could see like Disney like type.
Well, there was the
sketches.
Stegosaurus was carved in from the railroad, from the diorama and stuff like that.
So the more you look at the table, the more you see of all this cool things. So I'm like hoping that they're gonna have some cool like little things that they're gonna have over at the Lamplight Lounge.
Yeah, because Lamplight is supposed to be the place where Imagineers come to hang out. So we're hoping you're gonna see little, doodles on napkins and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That'd be.
I'm kind of stoked
cool.
to see what kind of cool little like things they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Relating to that, have you seen the rumors, or I don't know if it's still rumor or not, the light that's outside on top of the archway there going into Pixar Pier?
I've
It's
heard.
supposed to
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
That's
the entrance, the
Going
arch.
back to theming.
Yeah, that'd be really neat.
It's supposed to have Luxo Jr. on top, and he's supposed to be animatronic and moving around. So
That would be amazing.
Unless
We'll
they
see,
run out,
yeah.
unless
Like
they
my
run out
mind's
of
like
money.
going right now. How
Yeah,
cool
I
is it
know.
gonna be?
yeah, we'll
That's how
see.
Pixar all started.
Yeah,
Was-
exactly.
yeah,
Luxo
so,
Jr. Yeah. All right.
All
On
right,
to
so-
the next one.
All right, so the Incredicoaster. I
Yeah,
am
of
so
course.
excited for the Incredicoaster.
Yeah.
California Screamin' is a great coaster, and nothing against California Screamin', but I love The Incredibles. I love the music from The Incredibles.
Yes.
And so putting that all together, it's
Yeah.
just it's got to be amazing.
Well, even the roller coaster itself was fine. The California Screamin', but the music, I've always had a problem with the music on that ride,
Okay.
and because it's like heavy, it's like hard rock
Yeah.
circus music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, it's like
You
kind
say
of
that
weird
like
to
it's
me.
a bad thing.
It's just kind of a weird thing, I
Yeah.
guess. And so that was the one thing that I always kind of had against that ride.
Okay.
And so to hear that they're going to obviously have Incredibles music.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
pump you up to
yeah,
get ready to go.
exactly. That'll pump you up right there with the horn section and everything. It's going to really get you going. So
I think it also really enhances the ride. A ride really changes with music.
Yeah.
So if they can sync that music with the ride, because that music is fantastic and the ride is fantastic, I can't imagine it. It's going to be super fantastic.
Yeah. And I think it'll be fun chasing Jack through the tubes and stuff
Yeah.
too, because that's
Yeah.
the whole story is Jack is on the loose. I'm not sure if they're going to have a projection thing in the beginning or an actual animatronic of Edna
I
mode.
think there's a
That'd be
scene.
really-
I think
But there's
actually a
definitely
scene,
going to
yeah.
be a scene at the beginning of the ride, so I don't know. I don't know what type of technology that's going to be taking advantage of, but it gets me really excited.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then I believe we have one more, right?
One more.
So let's do this last one.
All right, can I throw a bonus one in that I forgot?
No.
This one doesn't really count.
Okay.
Merchandise.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited about. I mean, even just based on what's at Knickknacks right now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all the shops?
Like those Wally sweatshirts that you
Yeah.
got, like the sweatshirt
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
got, now it's gone.
Yeah, the Wally sweatshirt was amazing. All the different ears they have for
Yeah.
Pixar Fest right now. And they're just coming up with things that I haven't seen them really necessarily do before, which kind of is exciting.
Yeah.
So,
and they're going back to some of the older movies, like Wall-E. And,
Yeah.
So it's kind of
And I like that. I like that even when they started putting up the construction walls for Pixar Pier, it was nice to see a lot of characters on the walls that like you wouldn't necessarily see every day.
Well,
you know?
and it's merchandise that is for that store. It's not like they're
right.
For all the parks. It'd be great to just for that. I'd love if they'd have that ball. If they can.
Oh, the little
That'd
See,
be cool.
I think they'd be
Snatch that
afraid
thing.
of. I think they'd be afraid of people throwing them around and stuff in
Yeah,
the parks.
that's true,
you know,
but yeah.
that would be really
Even
cool.
a shirt with the ball would be fantastic.
Did I read somewhere that they replaced the beach balls at the Paradise Pier Hotel with Pixar balls, the pillows?
Oh, I don't know.
Mistaken, but
I don't
know.
for
I do
Pixar,
know.
for Pixar Fest.
I do know that the room keys are all Pixar Fest room keys,
Didn't
but
they
I don't
change
know.
like the shampoos and stuff too, or something inside? I don't know. I've been seeing
I
a lot
don't
of
know,
pictures, so I'm like getting really confused on like what
Yeah.
they changed and what you have to pay extra for to do like the whole Pixar package
Oh, right,
on
right,
the
right, yeah.
resort. So, yeah.
Okay, so there's a little bonus thing for you, but
All right,
on to
sorry.
our number 5 now.
All right, sorry, didn't mean to get sidetracked. All right.
How dare you?
All right, so the final thing I'm looking forward to with Pixar Pier is what's next? What comes next? After everything's done in June, and then in 2019 when Jesse's Critic Carousel comes, what are they going to do next? I mean, the rumor is that we're getting the one ride from Bugs Land over as an Inside Out ride.
Right.
What ride is that?
I don't know.
Flix Flyers.
Flix Flyers,
Flix
yeah.
Flyers.
Yeah. But come on, give us something else. What else are you going to do for us? Bring us some more Pixar in there.
And we were talking about it earlier, and you mentioned there's a lot of extra space
right,
like
I was
behind.
talking about that there's like a where they can cut through where the games are or something like that and build another pad behind.
I mean,
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. When you go on that ride in Florida, you will agree with me that it's not the best
Florida.
ride ever.
Really?
They're building it in
Yeah,
Florida.
they're building it in Florida.
I thought you
Yeah.
meant like if you write it in Florida.
I was assuming he'd probably get to go to Florida before Paris,
Got
so.
it. Okay, makes sense.
You know.
But I don't know. I don't know your life. Maybe you're going to Paris tomorrow.
Right? Exactly.
Let the Imagineers do what they do best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
it is. Is like they'll come up with the best idea and put it in. Like we know they will. So
Yeah. And the great thing about Pixar is there's so many movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
You
so
never know if
coming,
there's gonna be like
so
a
just
new
never
one
know.
coming up.
Yeah.
we got to
It's
get
gonna
a
be
good
really cool.
dinosaur ride in here. Everybody's favorite, right? Good dinosaur.
Not at all.
No.
But-
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. On that note,
Awkward.
we love Pixar. Yeah, we love Pixar. And on that note, we're
We
gonna
need
end
more
it here.
Come on.
Meredith, yeah. That's true. That'd be really.
Yeah. There's
That'd be neat if they try to like do something for them.
Yeah. So those were the top
Process.
5. Those are the top 5 things we're looking forward to the most coming up here at Pixar Pier, with a little bonus one in there too, the merchandise. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Is there anything you're really looking forward to? Let us know down below in the comments. I'd really be interested in hearing about it. And thank you all for joining me.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.